Wake up. Wake up right now. Wake up right now. Wake up. Do what you got to do to wake up. We got some stuff to talk about. If you ain't start your day already, get the crust out your eyes and wake up. We got some things to address. For the life of me, for the life of Lord Brunson, for the life of Mr. Back at you with the back at you. I can't understand. I can't understand some of these Cowboys fans right now. I can't understand it. You got the old head Cowboys legend for life. First of all, he cut his mustache off. He cut his facial hair off. He out here looking like a damn summer sausage, making videos about all the Eagles content creators. Are the Cowboys still in the playoffs? Are the Cowboys still in the playoffs? How many times have I given the Dallas Cowboys credit on a good season? I said it. You guys did credit on a good season. The Amari Cooper trade wasn't a bust. It wasn't a bust. Credit on a good season to the Cowboys. It wasn't a bust. But understand this, Mr. Cowboys legend for life. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk because I said that I was gonna dedicate the rest of these videos during the offseason into what we gotta do. But we got some time because it ain't quite the offseason yet. We got some time. It's 2 more games, 2 more weeks of football left. These championship games and then the Super Bowl. Then the offseason officially starts. But Cowboys legend for life. You about 50-something years old. 50-something years old. And your initial video when the Dallas Cowboys lost, which is still up there right now, you sound like you was about to check yourself into the nut house. You sound pathetic. You sound desperate. You probably cried. I'm gonna tell you why you probably cried. Because for the last 23 years of your very miserable life of being a Dallas Cowboys fan, nothing has transpired. Nothing has transpired in the last 23 years for you except 3 playoff wins. Except 3 playoff wins. 3 playoff wins. Now, y'all little videos y'all making are real cute, bashing the Eagles fans. It's real cute. It's exactly what you're supposed to do. But make no mistake about this. Make no mistake about this. You got 5 Super Bowls, and that's the only thing you could talk about. That's the only merit you hold, bruh. The only merit you hold. The only merit you hold. If a Dallas Cowboys fan was born 10 years ago, they were born a loser. They were born a loser. Lunch break squad, lunch break gang. If a Dallas Cowboys fan was born 20 years ago, he's still a loser. He's a loser still. If a Dallas Cowboys fan was born 21 years ago, he's a loser. That's the legal age to drink. You went your whole entire life without being able to toast during a Super Bowl to a Super Bowl win. You're a loser. A loser. Dallas Cowboys have been losers for 23 years. 23. Y'all have been losers for over 23 years, I think. Y'all are losers. I don't understand what y'all don't listen, all you got is legacy. All you got is legacy. Listen, man, all you can talk about is your legacy. All you can talk about is your legacy. When the last time the Cowboys went to the playoffs back-to-back? The Tony Romo era was for losers. Losers. When the last time the Cowboys been to an NFC championship game? Y'all got t-shirts this year, bruh. Y'all got t-shirts this year. Mitch the God Trubisky, what's going on? Y'all got t-shirts this year. T-shirts. Ancient history. Floppy disk days. When I'm talking about when gas was 39 cents a gallon type stuff. Y'all ancient history, man. And then you got some of these other content creators who didn't even make the playoffs. They didn't even listen, if you ain't make the playoffs, yo, I could have not been talking about you. We ain't got nothing to talk about if you didn't even make the playoffs. I'm tired of saying that. That's like rule number 1. That's rule number 1 in sports. If your team garbage, say less. Say less. Say less. T-shirt actually gas 175, Chiefs. Man, listen, man. Simons, y'all got t-shirts. Be happy with y'all t-shirts, Simons. Real rap. Be happy with y'all t-shirts. Y'all earned it. Y'all got the East, whatever. But you ain't getting nowhere else. A division title is crumbs to somebody with 5 Super Bowl rings. And y'all got to be happy about that because y'all been losers for 23 years. And Simons, you know, just like I know, Simons, the young Dallas Cowboys fans are the ones that this affect even worse because they ain't seen nothing. The Dallas Cowboys fans that was born into it, I'm a Cowboys fan because my dad a Cowboys fan, those guys are trash. Trash. Those young Dallas Cowboys fans are trash. My daughter too when she saw a Super Bowl. I'm not like the Dallas Cowboys. We ain't nothing like it. We ain't nothing like it. And then you got other people, you got other content creators out here who think every video is about them. Nobody not talking to y'all. Some of you dudes is not even on the radar as far as sports talk is pertained. Some of you dudes is regular. A lot of you dudes just regular dudes. Lord Brunson ain't got to be talking to everybody at one time. If I say your name, I'm talking to you. If I say your name, I'm talking to you. Everybody jumping for joy. Everybody, dudes out here reaching like BJ Armstrong. They out here reaching like Mr. Fantastic. Oh, Lord Brunson talking to me. You ain't that special. You ain't that special. Now back to you, summer sausage face. Dallas Cowboys legends for life. You cut your beard off. You cut your mustache off. You out here looking like you looking like Mr. Bigglesworth. You looking like Mr. Bigglesworth. What, you lost a bet? You must have lost a bet. You out here looking like a testicle. You looking like a testicle about to go in the test lab. About to get screened. You look like a testicle, old head. You got a smooth ass elephant nut face. You look stupid. You look stupid on camera, and you look stupid saying my name on camera. You look dumb. I corrected him, Rayvon. I told him who that was directed to. Man, you ain't even had to correct him, Simus. He jumped out the window and made himself look stupid. 3 videos about me yesterday. 3 videos about me yesterday, and the third one is apologizing. You look like a clown. If I jump out the window and say something, I ain't apologizing. It's up there. It is what it is. It is what it is. And Simus, you heard what he said, Simus. You be seeing my comments, Lord Brunson, why you don't say nothing. What, you want to date Lord Brunson? You want to go on a date? I already subscribed to you, good brother. What, you want a foot massage next? You want a foot massage next? It's too many man crushes going on the internet with Lord Brunson, man. It's too many man crushes going on the internet with Lord Brunson. Cowboys legend for life. Damn near 70 years old and cutting his hair. It ain't even no... Forgive him, man. He does goofy stuff all the time. I ain't got to forgive him. I unsubscribed to him. That's y'all, man. I'm not in the TTC, Simus. See, this is what people don't understand, Simus. I generally like people, Simus. You're a moderator in my chat, Simus, and you're a Cowboys fan. So is Cowboys X Factor. If Cowboys legend for life jump in here, he'll be a moderator too. I actually like Old Head. But Old Head... I think Old Head going through something. I think he drunk some spoiled prune juice, and that shit just made his hair fall out. I think Old Head going through something. I really do think Old Head going through something. Bada boom. And Lord Brunson. If you want it, I got it. If I see you here all the time. You know what I mean, Simus? You still got the sanity, Simus. That ain't my dude, Ray, a Giants fan. That's basement problems. That is basement problems. All I said was if you don't go to games, you really got to be quiet sometime. I don't even know that dude, man. I don't even know that dude, man. And I only subscribed to him because he just seemed like a cool dude. Now I'm unsubscribed to him. I said I wasn't even going to talk about him. I wasn't even going to speak his name. What about you, Big Simple? You being here, you're a moderator, and you're a Redskins fan. Okay. But back to Cowboys legends for life. Listen, man, I understand your problem. I understand your stress, old head. You old. The parts ain't working right. But if I was an old man and the parts start working, the last thing I would do is shave off all the facial hair off my face. This shit gonna end up turning gray. I'm never cutting my facial hair off. And it ain't for no job but nothing because you're retired. Why would you cut your facial hair off? Why would you cut your mustache off? You got whiskers like a rat now. Why would you cut your mustache off? And walking around planet Earth should ever cut his mustache off. You should never do nothing like that. You outside. It's brick cold outside right now. It's snow outside. What's going on, Cowboys X Factor? It's snow outside. And you cut your mustache off so your lips can't even be warm? What you gonna do next? Cut your eyelashes off? Fuck you think you the Silver Surfer? Who you want to be out here, old head? Who you want to be out here? Cowboys fans, y'all got a t-shirt, man. Y'all got a t-shirt. Y'all got a t-shirt. Be happy you got a t-shirt. For the young Cowboys fans, cherish that t-shirt. Cherish your t-shirt, seriously. And for the old Cowboys fans who happy about this t-shirt, shame on you. A t-shirt, that's a fail. Going to the divisional round and getting put out is a fail. It's a fail. It's a fail because you ain't make it to the conference game and God knows when. All you did was secure your coach job. All you did was secure Dak Prescott. And actually, Dak Prescott had a great season, man. I actually enjoyed Dak Prescott season. I enjoyed Dak Prescott season. I'm not one of the dudes that's going to sit here and hate on the Cowboys because I hate the Cowboys. I enjoyed Dak Prescott season. I enjoyed Dak Prescott season. He had a good season. Zeke had a good season. That defense played good except for the game they got eliminated in. I enjoyed the season. You know what I mean? So I can't throw no shade on Dallas Cowboys season, but I'm not going to let nobody come in. I'm not going to let nobody I'm not going to let no Dallas Cowboys fan step out of bounds. That's what I'm not going to do. Some sausage face, old head, you cut all your facial hair off. You look like, I don't want to say it because, you know, I like to watch my mouth, especially on my live streams. You look like a kneecap or something, dog. You just look like a created player. That's what you look like. You like a 2K created player. One of the ones who ain't got no VC and they can't change their wardrobe. You like the regular basic 2K created player. Your head looking like a Fortnite cowboy. Plain ass face, old head. Listen, man, and what you guys don't understand for real is Lil Brunson really knows his sports. Lil Brunson funny too. Lil Brunson funny, man. Lil Brunson real funny. So you dudes like to jump out the window and think you got jokes. I could dedicate, look, 93 people on the stream. 93 people on the stream. I could dedicate a stream to giving somebody 1,000 at any given moment. Any given moment. I'm from North Philly. We used to stand on the corners, hustle, and give each other stacks. I could give you a stack at any given moment, old head. I walked out of my place of business to come in the car and talk to you. Somebody DM me the video. I said, oh, he always make videos. Then I went and seen the video, and you ain't got no mustache? You ain't got no mustache? You got the smooth IE ass face right now, and you 78. You 78 years old. You barely could say a whole sentence straight. We all know what you had for breakfast. That's how old you is. You had an orange and some oatmeal. All soft chewables. You can't even take hard pills, old head. All your pills gotta be chewable. You a chewable dude. All soft chewables. Come on, man. Get your act together. I never even seen you with a Cowboys jersey on, man. Go drink. You probably blend all your food up and drink it. You ain't got no teeth. You ain't got no facial hair. You ain't got nothing on your face. You like a penny. You look like a penny. You like Abe Lincoln off the penny. You look like a penny, old head. You a penny. You Penny Man now. That's your new name, Penny Man. I'm giving out names out here, man. I'm giving out names. Your name Penny. Come on, man. You probably be making them videos sitting in your house making them videos with some tube socks on and loafers and an old ass Cowboys hat from when y'all won the Super Bowl. And you thought you gave me some smoke? Come on, man. Come on. I'm talking about Cowboys legends for life. Sub him up too. He got about 190. He been grinding this season. He been grinding in his little Sperry's. He been grinding. No, listen, Mark, you gonna go on it. Listen. It was a point in time where you could type in Lil Brunson in the search box and this dude would come up. That's how much he talked about me. I swear to God. As Desert Eagle 90. I swear to God. I make no lies up. These dudes so in their feelings, they starting to think that when I'm talking regular football, they starting to think I'm talking about them. I ain't talking about y'all, man. For what? What I got to talk about you for when I can talk about my team on the playoffs? What do I have to talk about a Giants fan for? A Giants fan. Why do I got to talk about a Giants fan? Y'all not in the playoffs. What do I got to even talk about anybody who ain't in the playoffs for? A Giants fan. Y'all been at the bottom of the division for 2 years. What I got to even respond to you for, bruh? First of all, if I'm subscribed to you and you make videos, I probably will rarely say anything about you. Me subscribing to you is a sign of respect. That's a sign of respect. So why would I make a video about you? It don't even make no sense. You played yourself. Now I'm not unsubscribed to you. And now I'm going to talk about the Giants like a dog all season. But I'm not going to talk about you. But I'm not going to talk. You forever shall be, you forever shall remain nameless. On here talking like it's some type of real smoke. I've been here way before you. You new to this. Well, how come I got a lot of, how come I got subscribers and you don't if I'm so new to this? You ain't doing it right. You ain't doing it right. That's the problem with y'all. That's the problem with y'all. You ain't doing it right. That's why it ain't moving nowhere for you. You're not doing it right. It's something you're not doing right. How about you really do go to a game? How about you really do go to a game and record yourself at the game and talk about the game while you at the game? How about you do something different? You ain't doing it right. I could give you a class. I could give you a class and on how to make content. Which class you want to attend to first? Talking about, man. You ain't doing it right, man. It ain't easy making this type of content. You got to stay in your lane. Don't ever try to move in my lane, man. Don't ever try to put your blinkers on in this lane. Because when I say I'm the best reporting on the Eagles, that's the belief I got in myself. And if it offends anybody, that's a personal issue with you. That's the way you were made. Because I ain't built like that. King Bear, right now, if you told me you was the best at whatever, I love it. I'm going to rock with you. You feel that strong? Dwayne Aldridge, if you said you was the best, be the best. I love it. I love that type of energy. You think I want to join a team of people who don't think they the best at they role on a team? It don't make no sense. Listen, man, sports content creation, we all a team. We all a team. We all a team. Even the Cowboys fan, it's all a team because it's all sports. If you don't feel like you're the best on the team, then go pick another team. Report on soccer. Report on soccer. What time are the Eagles playing this weekend? The same time when your mom get home. Stupid. You probably not even in the playoffs. You're not in the playoffs probably. The most dudes that's trolling, the number one dudes that are trolling are Vikings fans or people who not even in the playoffs. People who not even in the playoffs. I'm convinced right now the world is made up of a bunch of Tekashi 6ix9ines. A bunch of trolls, brother. Like you dudes a bunch of trolls. What gives you the right to honestly make a video solely dedicated to bashing Eagles fans? Solely dedicated to bashing Eagles fans when the Dallas Cowboys got eliminated. Now, I said my piece. Yes, I laughed at the Cowboys when they got eliminated. I kept it brief, though. But also in that same video, I said the Cowboys had a good season, and we still got a game to play. They had a good season. Their season was a success by normal standards for the Cowboys. But when you make a video and say, I'm not making no more videos because the season is over. That's first what you said, Cowboys legend for life. I'm not making no more videos because the season is over. Then you come out, make a video about me. You come out, make a video about me. What did the Cowboys do that got you so happy this year? Go to the playoffs? Go to the playoffs and get a damn shirt? A NFC divisional championship shirt? Are you serious, man? Are you serious? Are you serious? I'm about to go buy one of them shirts, dead serious. I'm about to buy one of them shirts just to wash my rims this summer because that shirt don't mean a damn thing. It don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. Ain't nobody in your family tell you that shaving all the hair off your face was a bad idea? Ain't nobody in your family tell you that? Nobody in your family. You look like Diglett. You look like Diglett, man. I know you probably got some grandkids that play Pokemon. You look like a smooth Diglett. You look like Diglett. You old, you bored, and the Cowboys still ain't satisfied. They still didn't patch that hole in your heart that they put up in there for you. They didn't patch that hole in your heart. You blame the Cowboys for why you feel the way you feel. They left you with that hole in your heart for 23 years. It ain't got nothing to do with the Eagles because y'all swept us. But to do what? Nothing. Blame the Cowboys for these young Dallas Cowboys fans out here looking silly. Out here looking sad. Blame them. Blame the New York Giants for not going to the playoffs 2 years in a row. You can't blame the Eagles for that. You can't blame the Eagles for that. The only team in the division, that, to be honest, the only team in the division that had some misfortune fall upon them was the Washington Redskins. They had the first string quarterback break his leg and the second string quarterback break his leg. And the stud running back tears ACL in preseason. They're the only ones that I could kind of say, bad misfortune upon. But if you a Giants fan with Odell Beckham on your roster, Saquon Barkley on your roster, Shepard, Ingram, Landon Collins, and you keep underachieving year after year, that team as a collective group is trash. Call it what it is. You got good players who don't mesh well. That team as a collective group is trash. And you're probably going to stay trash as long as you got that collective group. The Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles are the only ones that had a good season. The only ones that had a good season. What's going on, King Cole? King Cole, if you say you the best at whatever you do, much love to you, bro. Don't ever, listen, everybody in this chat right now, man, don't ever let nobody tell you that you're not the best at what you do. Don't ever let nobody tell you not the best at what you do. When I say it's Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best supporting on the Eagles, I feel it. I like it. I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to keep saying it. I say it at games, home and away. I've been to home games and away games. I'm going to keep saying it. I don't even live in Philly no more. You think I ain't go to that stadium and see a game this year? I don't live in Philly. It's no excuse. It's no excuse if you're a working adult and you like football. Now listen, you could like football, but if you making my building is right here where I work in, but I'm in the parking lot, just taking a quick to talk to the people. If you're a working adult, if you like football, it's a difference between liking football and loving football. Now, if you love football, you on YouTube making videos. You know what I'm saying? Because you love football. So therefore, you should be going to some of these games if you love football. If you're making videos on YouTube about your team, you should be going to some of these games. You should be going to some of these games. Now, if you're just a regular pedestrian fan and you watch it, that's your team, I can understand you're not going to some of these games. But if you're talking about your team on YouTube, it's no excuse for you not to go to some of these games. No excuse for you not to go to some of these games. It ain't no excuse. It ain't no excuse. I don't care what you say, because listen, this where a lot of you content creators got the game messed up. If you sharpened up your content, your YouTube videos will pay for the tickets for your games. It'll pay for the tickets for your games. If you're really that serious about your content, it'll pay. I do want to go to the draft. 901 Cowboys Mafia. I do. If you sharpen up your content, it'll pay for it. It'll pay for you. It'll pay for a game ticket for you. But see, you can't sharpen up your content because you ain't got the juice. 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 And don't let these people tell you nothing otherwise. If you invest in your time and making videos on YouTube about your favorite sports team, you should be attending those games. You should be attending those games. You should be attending those games. And a dream stadium for me to go to, a dream scenario for me, I've never been to the Dallas Cowboys Stadium. I'm going to the Eagles at Dallas next year. I'm going to it. I'm going to go to it with my camera like I am at any other game. He has to delete his channel now. Who has to delete their channel? Golden Dex. Hey, Rams fan, Dallas put out the blueprint on how the Saints let your team duplicate it. The Saints just beat a better team than yours. Dallas put out the blueprint on how to beat the Saints. Let's see if your team can duplicate it. Dallas did put out the blueprint on how to beat the Saints. Cry Eagles cry on the road to misery. Goes to Judah. Listen, man, we eliminated the Bears, so how could you even be happy? How could you even be happy? Bling Dynasty ever return? I think Bling Dynasty did come back with another name. Bling Dynasty came back with another name. LMK, I got a shorty in Dallas. That's none of my concern. Yo, Lil Brunson, what it do? Just tuning in and was wondering if you heard Brandon Graham wants to rest free agency. What do you mean? What's going on, Lil Brunson? I'm hurt, bro. Don't be hurt, Alex. We had a good season. We had a successful season. We properly defended the title. We wasn't no walk in the park. You know what I mean? It came down to the last play. It is what it is. I hope Eagles can win Super Bowl 54. We're going to be in the running for it. I tell you what, we're going to go to the playoffs 3 straight years. Listen, man, I guarantee that. Lord Brunson, the Cowboys are an accident waiting to happen. I mean, the accident already happened. I live in Dallas, and I was tailgating at the Dallas Cowboys versus Seahawks game. Oh, you was tailgating at the Cowboys versus Seahawks game? Man, that's what's up, man. I got to get to Dallas Cowboys Stadium. I got to get to the Dallas Cowboys Stadium. I have no interest in going to MetLife. I'll probably never return to FedEx again. I think FedEx Field had roaches. The fries was cold. They wasn't doing good business at FedEx. I want to go to Dallas Cowboys Stadium. I want to go to Dallas Cowboys Stadium, and I want to go to that damn dome that they keep talking about in New Orleans. I mean, I ain't gonna even lie. When me and my wife went to New Orleans, I was in awe of that dome. We had to ride past it like 10 times. I said, that's a nice stadium. You know what I mean? I want to get to that dome. Eagles will be back. Hey, Lil Brunson, what's good, brother? You already know. What's up? What's up? What's up? New norm playoffs every year. New norm. I believe so. I believe new norm playoffs every year. I believe new norm playoffs every year. Mike Thomas cooked y'all. Mike Thomas did cook us. Mike Thomas did cook us. You're absolutely right. How the playoffs go for you, Judah? Brunson, Dallas can't talk about their last 15 years to ours last 15 years. They definitely can't take it there. Dallas cannot talk about the last 20 years compared to our last 20 years. They can't do that because we have multiple NFC championship appearances. We have 2 Super Bowl appearances and a Super Bowl win. Dallas Cowboys 20 years don't compare to our 20 years. The only team in the division last 20 years compared to our last 20 years is the New York Giants, because the New York Giants got 2 Super Bowl wins within that time span. What the Eagles looking for in the draft? That's a good question, man. It depends on who returning and who not. So we got to see. Carson next year going to be lights out, calling it now, MVP 2019. I hope so, man. I hope so. I was just reading that Brandon Graham says he owes it to himself and his family to test free agency. And if you think Barnett can fill in for, I actually think Barnett can fill in for him. I think Barnett got a high motor. And you know, Brandon Graham gone. He want to test free agency. Listen, man, when players say stuff like that, they either pushing the 8 ball, they pushing the ball, they like, I'm gonna make them make a deal, or I'm gone. You see what I'm saying? So Brandon Graham got to test free agency, man. He ain't getting no younger. I think Barnett can suffice. But once you start tearing ACLs and you start tearing stuff in your knee, that stuff starts to come back a little more for you. Alshon Jeffrey already signed. Alshon staying. I really blame Jim Schwartz for that loss. Why stay in that coverage? I don't blame Jim Schwartz for the loss. I'm going to tell you why. Because we still had the opportunity to win the game on the last-minute drive. The only problem that I really had in that game, honestly, is we didn't take the 2-minute warning. And we rushed the play and we rushed the throw that went right through Alshon Jeffrey's hands. We didn't take the 2-minute warning for what? For what? Take the 2-minute warning. I'm going to tell you why you take the 2-minute warning. You just want the time to run out anyway. You don't want to score too quick and they got like a minute and a half. All they would need is a field goal to win anyway. You take the 2-minute warning. You want to score the ball in that situation with under a minute left if you can. We moved too fast right there. Why were we in the hurry up? Why were we in that position? Take the 2-minute warning. And I got to blame the head coach for that because he should have been telling them that. Take the 2-minute warning. But on the other hand, we were in a rhythm. We haven't been in a rhythm since the first quarter to that point. So, you know what I mean? But losing Brandon Graham, I think we could bounce back from that because Barnett was a stud before he got hurt. Hey, man, shout out to who that, Brian? You already know. Shout out to the Saints. Listen, man, ain't never no hate in my blood. But Cowboys legend for life. Cowboys legend for life. You got the testicular, man. You got. Listen, man. I tell you what, old head. You got some balls, and now they on your face with no hair. You got some balls on your face with no hair. You got some. You got the nerve of a Cowboys fan. The nerve of a Cowboys fan. Hey, Maverick, man. I appreciate the super chat. Eagles looking at Kareem Hunt. Where'd you hear that, Maverick? Are you sure we looking at Kareem Hunt? Every time the defense back off, it gets worse. How do you get swept by our Cowboys and y'all were the defending champs? Because we play them twice. That's how you get swept by a team if they in a division. But we both went out in a divisional round. So did that sweep help y'all advance further than us in the playoffs? It didn't. It didn't. It's all respect, Lil Brunson. You're a real one. You make good content, which is why I always support. Keep grinding, fam. Listen, the grind don't stop. Off season, it don't stop. It don't stop. I got a real special video coming up because a lot of guys like to say that, our defense and our cornerbacks this and our cornerbacks that. I'm going to try to play defense on some college wide receivers. I'm setting it up now. And I'm gonna show you exactly how hard it is. And I'm an athlete. I'm going to show you how hard it is to guard a wide receiver. No, Brunson, like I said in my video, I blame Doug and Schwartz. Maddox was scared to get beat deep, so he was playing too soft. Maybe that was the coverage, man. Maybe that was the coverage. Are you and Philly 500 going to do a video together? Absolutely. Me and 500 doing a video together. Absolutely. Absolutely, me and 500 doing a video together. I respect Eagles fans way more than Dallas fans. 20 plus years of ass and still acting like they're relevant. They got to act like they're relevant, man. That's the last thing they holding on to. The last thing they holding on to is their relevancy. They're not winning. They're not winning. The Giants too. This is why this all the Giants could do is hope that the Eagles and the Cowboys get put out the playoffs. That's all they could do. Is hope the Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys get put out the playoffs. The Giants been miserable for like 20 years. And the Giants are starting to smell like the Redskins to me. The Giants are starting to smell like the Redskins to me. With two franchise players, though. So in my opinion, the Giants are worse than the Redskins. Saquon Barkley and Odell Beckham, and you can't win? And you can't win. You can't be explosive on offense? Come on, man. Come on. 2 fourth-place schedules in a row and you can't make the playoffs with Odell Beckham? Philly smell like someone pissed in a cheesesteak. Ghost of Judah Tribe, you're not even from Chicago. I know you're not from Chicago. I know you're not from Chicago. You're a nerd. And shout out to all the positive nerds, but you a negative nerd. And you look like Morgan Freeman. So now you want my attention, you got it. And you look like Morgan Freeman. You ugly, bro. You ugly. The Eagles are the new Bears. They will always suck after winning the Super Bowl. And the Vikings are what? The Vikings are what? Somebody do me a favor, man. Block this dude, Ghost of Judah Tribe. We put y'all out the playoffs. The Eagles are the new Bears. They will always suck after winning the Super Bowl. And the Vikings are the Browns, the Bills, the Bengals, the Falcons, the Panthers. The Vikings don't have a Super Bowl. The Vikings will never win a Super Bowl. Sorry. Sorry. Good looking on the block. Team moderator. Bang, bang, moderator gang early. But I'm about to go back into work real quick. Had the IT dudes working on my computer. The Vikings beat you at your house, though. We won the Super Bowl in the Vikings' house. Tell me which one is more substantial. Tell me which one is more substantial. Tell me which one means more. Tell me which one means more. All right, y'all, man. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you. And I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Just like y'all are the best at whatever y'all doing. And if somebody got a problem with that, that's their issue. That's their life. Maybe their mother should have told them that they was good at some stuff when they was young. Because everything I did, my mom told me I was good at. Boy, put them groceries in the house. You're doing a good job. I'm the best. I'm the best at putting these groceries up. Go out there and shovel that snow, boy. It's snowing. Oh, I'm the best. I'm going to be the best at this. You want rock salt too? Can you talk decisions on DBs in the offseason? Yes, Kendall. I'm gonna get to all the offseason moves. I'm gonna get to everything in the offseason. I'm gonna get to everything. The next video coming up though is going to be just a recap of the season. We're gonna recap the season, game by game, and then you already know. We're gonna recap the season.